All right, we'll move on to our next story. Motor yacht Al Lusail has been diverted on a trip. She was heading to the Seychelles from Spain, but has been diverted into the port of Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. The yacht, which is owned by the Emir of Qatar, transited the Suez Canal and was yet another yacht heading south in the currently extremely dangerous Red Sea when she changed course and stopped in Jeddah. Now you can see here that the vessel was broadcasting that they had armed guards on board. This was before they diverted. Not sure what those armed guards can do against a missile if it's fired from somewhere. But the sources with knowledge of the vessel told us that the yacht has experienced engine problems and had to divert in order to address those issues, which makes sense as the Emir of Qatar and the Saudi Crown Prince have not exactly been BFFs in recent years. Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain and Egypt cut ties with Qatar in 2017, accusing it of supporting terrorism. And the four states placed sanctions on Qatar and put in a partial blockade, giving Qatar conditions that needed to be met before the embargo could be lifted. However, in 2021, diplomatic relations were restored, but that embargo was in place for 3 years. The specs of Al Lusail, it's a 123 metre or 404 foot super yacht, built by Lursen in 2017. The yacht can carry 36 guests in 18 cabins. That is the maximum capacity of guests for a yacht sailing under the passenger yacht code. They have one more guest that has to be registered as a passenger vessel. They also have a crew of 55, and the value of the yacht is said to be around $500 million. The yacht often sails without AIS when the owner's on board, and I've actually heard myself whilst on board port authorities calling the yacht, telling them that the AIS is not broadcasting, and they return by making some excuse that they've got permission to not use it because they've got important people on board. It'll be interesting to see how long that they're in port in Jeddah for. Now, a personal story, I was on board a yacht about over 10 years ago now, incredibly, and we had engine trouble as we were about to enter the Suez Canal, heading south. We had to dock in Port Said and have spares flown out to us. We were there for about 2 weeks, I seem to recall. We actually exploded an engine and bits of turbo and some valve heads in a bucket here that you can see in these photographs that I took at the time. We had to crane that turbo out of the engine room to get it out of the vessel and replace it. Anyway, moving on, motor yacht Sea Rhapsody was spotted apparently bunkering in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Or was it the Indian Ocean or the Arabian Sea, sorry. The yacht was spotted by one of our subscribers, showing the bunkering statement where the destination normally is. However, the yacht appeared to be underway. Whether or not they were bunkering, that is actually unknown, although it would be extremely unusual for a yacht to be doing that in this location. And more likely, they forgot to change the status of the vessel after they finished bunkering and they sailed with it still in place. The yacht had left the Seychelles and is heading to the Red Sea by the looks of it. They're also broadcasting that they have armed guards on board now. The yacht is linked to Andrei Kostin, president of the Russian state-owned VTB Bank, who has been sanctioned by the US, EU and UK authorities. Sea Rhapsody changed flag state to Malaysia from the Cayman Islands in April 2023 and spent most of their time since the war in Ukraine started in the Seychelles. Thanks very much for watching this video. You've been watching a Super Yacht News clip. If you'd like to see the full unedited Super Yacht News video, you can click on the link over here. You can also find our channel links below here. And if you'd like to see more shorter videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel.